people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K.O.K. and Princess Elisa Vanche Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9. Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub.
Guess what? Let people come and play. I swear. I'm a winner EPA with me. The song I made and get it wrong. What's more than citizen and singing for free bowl? I was there to you know it's on say with the mic and say na we mo start calling him by you go running down
it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero on your experience, but why you for us? So why the respect not stable? No job, no food, no put on the table. No just for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest assured your kids can go. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people I hate to say you not love. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. That will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you are going to change things. But we not seeing changes. Promises you made you and your rescue team. Stay, we not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. I will like drama 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 drama. I leave you all sama 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 sama. You made you and your rescue team. Stay, we not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You dance sassy, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rescue? people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say I'm like you. That's what yama 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 yama. I will like drama 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 drama. I live you all sama 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 sama. Seeing chinches, promises you made you and your rescue team. Stay, we're not seeing chinches. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. The people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama. I will like drama 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 drama. I live you all sama 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 sama.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9.
Promises you made you and your rescue team.
This is the Liberia People's Radio Station.
You made the whole country divided into two.
This is the talk show that got no political alignment.
You wish haunting.
We say it just the way it is.
And people suffering.
Oh yeah.
You wish haunting.
On this show, we talk what is affecting the Liberian people.
Tell me who you rather give the rescue now.
It is not about Unity Party CDC.
The rescue.
Welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Khan Oliver Kine.
Give the rescue.
I'm here pretty seated with Princess Alexa Vanja Colley and Jerome Roosevelt.
Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like.
There are too many things happening in the country. A lot of issues going on in the Republic of Liberia. Interestingly, there was a mysterious vessel on our waters. The Liberian people woke up one morning in Grand Cayman County with an information about a mysterious ship on the sea looking over the people of Grand Cayman County between Liberia and Sierra Leone. It has been reported that that vessel is associated with the drug situation in Liberia. We're going to look into it. We're going to have a whole conversation around that drug issue with the vessel. Interestingly, we saw 14 men of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Coast Guard Brigade, running to Grand Cayman County to intercept the vessel on a live television. They were live on Facebook going to attack the vessel, going to intercept the vessel. Interestingly, we have been told that the vessel ran away. We have been told that the AFL soldiers who went to see the vessel that is connected to the drug issue, the vessel ran away. Too many things happening. Our country is fast becoming a movie theater. Too many chicaneries we are suspecting. A lot of comical things happening in this country. What is going on with Liberia? We're going to talk more. Too many things. But again, as we are here, there is a serious situation going on in Nimba County. The youth chairperson of the movement for what is it in the Print Dozen Party? MDR. The movement for reconstruction and democracy.
Unity Party, they can't conclude.
Yeah, movement for democracy and reconstruction. Senator Prince Johnson's political party. There is a serious issue.
You wish haunting.
The youth chairperson of the party, Mr. Zama Butupele, has given a 24-hour ultimatum to Senator Samuel Koga of Nimba County to turn over materials belonging to the MDR. According to Zapele, Senator Koga is not the political leader of the institution. We are hoping that Zapele will call on the platform today so that we ask him additional questions so that he will further explain as to what triggered his decision to have issued that ultimatum to the Nima County Senator. Oh, yeah. There are allegations that Zapele has been sent to do what he did today by Jeremiah Kwankun, the vice president, who is also competing to be in charge of the MDR at the same time, a member of the Unity Party and the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. We're going to be deep in deeper to get the rest of the conversation here on 87.9. Remember, we are still concerned about the big fish, the big individuals who are connected to this drug issue. Gregory Coleman told us there are big people in government who are currently connected to the drug issue we are faced with. And so we are also concerned as to why is it that Gregory Coleman is yet to go after those big individuals. That conversation is also going to be going on right here on the People's Radio. Too many things. And I'll say too many things on the platform. The cash giveaway is on. Continue playing by dialing star 255 star 1 hash. A few of you who have already won still stand a chance to win during the course of the week, and several other prizes, including electronic devices, food items, and different household utensils and so forth. 255 star 1 hash is the code. Star 255 star 1 hash for Lone Star Cell MTN users, while the Orange Money users can dial star 255 star 6 hash. When we come back, we bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia, our official sponsor. After which, we're going to be jumping deeply into the issues right here on 87.9 with Princess Alexa Vanja, colleague Jerome Roosevelt, and I running the boat right here on the People's Radio.
When I say changes, you made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
Okay, we want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. Crime Stoppers Liberia, our sponsor here on 87.9, specifically on Freedom Hub, the People's Platform. Jerome, Alexa, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes, we like to say we are here once again. The team, we on the train. We are. We like to say welcome. Those of you in the Transcycle or the Keke, those of you driving home, some of you stay in your offices. Those of you sitting under the tree, welcome to the biggest afternoon conversation right here on Freedom 87.9. Prince O.
Hi. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Would like to say welcome to today's presentation. We have a lot to talk about, as always, every other week. And we're back again today. We're in one piece, not many pieces as the government of the day. But we're here to talk about all the different things that are happening. Kanjuso would like to say welcome.
Okay, so too many things going on in the Republic. Too many things going on in the Republic. Yep. Yep. Too many things going on in the country. So the drug issue is still ongoing. On a daily basis, we keep getting more and more information popping up. Yesterday again, Stanton Witherspoon also informed the Liberian people that he is concerned about the number of diplomatic notes that our government, the number of diplomatic packages rather, that our government been sending outside, the country. And in the words of Stanton, those diplomatic notes, diplomatic packages are things, are packages often associated with baba goose. Because when a government is sending diplomatic package, those packages are giving some form of exceptions at most of the airports around the world. For example, maybe our president go to Dubai and buy one golden pistol. Golden pistol. So gold. They customize it. Maybe you can go B Martin or you can go somewhere again, plenty gold, you go Dubai. They fill one pistol for him.
Put JMB.
With JMB, customize it and put JMB on it. And maybe the gold pistol came to Liberia and you can fire. And go put the magazine there, go fire, you can fire. President said, no, man.
We have to send
They
that
didn't
back.
fire, like, send it back, and then the face in Dubai. To send it back, sometimes the bundle it under diplomatic package. So that people can go check it to the airport and go do. So those kinds of privileges are given to
The same privilege to the other passport.
these stuffs are the ones doing it. Yeah. So
Diplomatic passport.
yeah, you will not be in line. The selling Tawatina, you will not go through to the airport where the regular person would go through.
So it is a privileged package.
Yeah.
Privileged package. Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Prince.
Privileged cargo. So Stanton is saying that Madam Sarah Beslow Yanti, Reverend Sarah Beslow Yanti, it's good that she's a reverend. Stanton is saying that Madam Sarah Beslow Yanti has been signing, Alexa, Jerome, signing those diplomatic packages leaving the country. And most of them that have been leaving this country will later on be discovered to be drugs. So when the cocaine come in the country through which whatever means, and when they ready to send it, sometimes if they can succeed in sneaking it on the airport or smuggling it on the plane, they can tag a diplomatic package. And Stanton is saying Sarah Beslow Yanti, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of our country, has been signing what is believed to be diplomatic packages leaving Liberia, and some of those packages were drugs that they were sending. This is the highest level of indictment against the regime by Stanton and the other folks who have this information available unto them. So we're quoting Stanton Witherspoon, and as vital as that platform is, and as very now Spoon Talk is, we will not sweep under the carpet information coming up from those. From a platform, as such.
Yeah.
It is important, Alexa Jerome, that while we are about to play the audio, it is important that the government, consider Stanton's opinion, as something to look into and subject the old man to some form of investigation. By this time, the government should be reviewing all of the diplomatic packages that we've been able to send out of this country. There should be an important inventory of those materials at the airport. Okay, diplomatic package left the country on the 5th of August. Okay, Madam Yanti, you signed it, right? Yeah, that what thing are going. They want to NSA investigating you now. You're not in the media. You tell what thing are going. Oh,
Omer Joe came and went on the game go. Yeah, ain't go keep in Dubai. So okay, we know that one. Ain't no, yeah, ain't no, yeah. Oh, okay. So Omer Cyril, they go August. Okay, they're going to.
It will be like flipping a CCTV system.
Thank you. Having a whole review of all of the diplomatic packages that have been leaving the country.
Yeah.
So on July 26th, SM Brussels carry another diplomatic package. That waiting on there. Oh, the 10 million project, whatever we're being for ya. One of the key now, opening the lag then, so they sending it to Dubai, to open it. So we put it on a diplomatic package so that the airport people can see it and they can lose it. Okay, that's true. Okay, so Omar, NSA asking now, Omar, so on May 14, you say another diplomatic package out of this country. Now waiting on inside. Oh, the president bought 1.2 million, bulletproof car from Dubai, and one of the bulletproof cars, the sensors, the sensors, it damage. They can't face anything like bro. And since at Dubai to do it from, so we send it there so they can work on it and bring new one. And we can just send it. It will be passing from to the airport. To the airport will be knocking it down. So we put it on a diplomatic cargo, so that it can go, because the president car is expensive, 1.2 million. Yeah. So we can send the car parts.
You can get always.
Thank you. With regular cargo. So we gotta send it to. So she will have to give an account in camera. Because of national security issue now. Yeah. In camera, and let us know what did she not saying. The other one, you not saying the other one. That wedding is that she want to. That wedding is that. Then we know say, oh, okay, so that the cocoa, they want that the cocoa you are sending. Because every diplomatic cargo that leaves the country should be weighed. There should be a kilo. Yeah. Even if the specification of what's in the package will not be known, but at least for flight safety and other issues, the people should know the kilo. They should know the weight of the cargo leaving. So the other diplomatic cargo, when you say, oh, that the president bulletproof jeep control bags, then the control bag kilo that 1,000 kilo, they say no. How come the control bag heavy by the car is it? So you mean that control bag you're sending, that cooking you're sending, you my bring your hand, that hand got you. Let cough you, even though you're wearing, but sure your hand, let put a hand on it. I mean, those are things we want to see happening. So don't be causing Stanton. Instead of causing Stanton, the government should be willing to subject the OMA to some form of investigation, because at that level we want to know what's up. We want to know what's up. It may not be a regular SOP for in the security sector, but considering her role in the government and being an employee of the government that is pretentiously telling us that they're fighting drugs because they're not serious about it, and we'll go into the details, very soon. It is important that she be made, to answer some questions. But that's where we are, Jerome. Quickly, that's where we are.
And yes, plenty of things happening, like you said. We will do our best, and we are not going to, shy away from our responsibility in giving information to our people. He, like all of us said, he spoke about the foreign minister, Madam Beslo Ianti.
Mm-hmm.
He also spoke about Mama Kability. Remember the yellow machine?
Oh yeah.
Another person from the Moravia Central Prison.
Okay.
This is this report that he interacted with the guy from Colombia,
mm-hmm.
where he allowed those persons who brought the drug into the country and was arrested by the government of Liberia. They spoke with their colleagues in Colombia, and he collected huge amount of money, and he has been arrested by NSA. How can you be the head for South Beach and they sit down and put JU in the scene South Beach for investigation? That's the government we have today. Like we all know, the government said public enemy number one is drug.
Mm-hmm.
But with the police chief saying that this particular over 300 million worth of drug was sanctioned by high-profile government officials.
Okay.
And with this revelation from Stanton Wasserstone, it speaks volume.
Oh, yep.
It connects, because he's talking about the foreign minister of the Republic of Liberia.
Good.
Giving her signature to a lot of packages that left the country. Another person who works directly in the office of President Bouaka, Mama Ability about the issue of the yellow machine.
Mm-hmm.
Another person, he spoke about one of the directors from the MPA, who is also in this. Plenty of things happening in Little Mexico. I'm hoping that the other one was saying we should pray for the country. But all I can say, let's hope for Liberia. This is where we are, Priso.
Alexa, Stenton, should we play what Stenton is saying? Then you coming after we finish playing?
Okay.
Or you want to come here? So Alexa will make her initial comments.
Okay.
Maybe after listening to Stenton, because I know her very well. She would not want to make comment except she
listen.
Thank you.
Okay.
So that's.
They do already put my story on Sapa. You get ready.
The mail put us on a special day.
You waiting for that day, but it will not come.
That day gonna come.
Okay.
That day will come. Wonderful day, blessed day.
Okay, so this is. Thank you, thank you, begging, maybe doing evangelism on that side. So here is it. So listen, we're about to play it, and look, Sarah Bester Yanti should be investigated. Stenton did not say those things like he missing his words.
Yeah.
He was clear. How many of the diplomatic cargoes that we've been able to send out of this country since Joe Barker came to power? And let me say in simple Liberian English, and let our people know, diplomatic cargo that goods where they can put on the airplane for the government of Liberia. Liberian government say, oh, they goods are our goods. If the government of Liberia gave you diplomatic passport, the government simply trying to say, they man here who get a diplomatic passport or the woman who get a diplomatic passport, that I was somebody. So anytime you see the person at the airport, you must know that the Liberian government to the airport, you must accord them the same respect you should accord Liberia.
That is a representation of
our country. Right. So when you see that bag here, what will wrap in plastic like that? When you see it at the airport, you must know that Liberia here. The way you will treat your country, how you will treat Liberia with respect. So you mean when the man rap, some of the cocaine in it, and to do it.
They put a
as you say diplomatic cargo, it can be part of the airport terminal Sudan. Straight from the aircraft, they put it on what they call it. So now the embassy there in
I almost said that.
Yeah, so now the embassy
from the airport.
The embassy. When France is carrying it, the embassy in France, the boy will go there and sit down to the airport. They'll be waiting. As soon as the Brussels, you better open the airplane. You do.
Oliver, let's connect something.
Okay.
I may be wrong if I forgot, but you talk about the embassy. Sorry, but Barker's son took the youth and sport minister with another ambassador to France. Like where?
The French ambassador. Okay. So all right. So you see it?
Yeah.
So for example, it don't want to traffic that drug to France.
Yeah.
The French ambassador, our ambassador there, the Liberian ambassador in France, the man will be there with the car.
Yeah.
Because the diplomat know we're expecting that.
And that's how these things leave.
Oh yeah.
Enter the system.
So if it is a diplomatic cargo, the man was a little. All of the ambassadors and the different diplomatic staff across the world, they work at the will and pleasure of the Minister of Foreign Affairs with in consultation with the president.
Yeah.
Because the president is the head of the foreign policy of our country. Yeah. Now, so I am the ambassador at the mission in Paris. I take instruction from the Minister of Foreign Affairs. So the Foreign Affairs Minister said, hey, okay, Mr. Ambassador, you got to go to the airport right now and go collect our diplomatic package. Don't open it until I tell you what to do.
Be there by
6 o'clock in the morning. Don't open it until I say open it. Just put it in the car and carry it to the embassy. Let it be there. Mr. Jean Jouran coming for a later on. Hello? Mr. Jean Jouran coming for a later on. And bro, sometimes I can do cooking. I had to carry because that diplomatic cargo, the other country.
I've been thinking how
the other country believes that you in Liberia, you will not be brave enough.
To use your country name.
Your country name to smuggle cocaine to us.
Yeah.
Because we can check every private cargo that leaves your country to our country. But except for the diplomatic cargo. So we don't believe that you will bring bad goods to our country. Because the reason why there is that privilege is because I am of the opinion that Guinea will not send bad consignment to Liberia.
Yeah.
Similarly, we too will not send back consignment to Guinea
to pollute their system.
Yeah. So it will almost be the SOS, like John Security, the border security.
Yeah.
The men on the other side, they know say, okay, but man, so now the John Security can play for what? Well, whereby in Maryland, you know. Yeah. Our John Security men to play border, they can cross and go to play. You know, go to Pluto and play football with the men in there.
Yeah.
The men go visit. I bring men in county and play. They find a Jew there. We all play to go there. You know.
No, and we are Jew.
You gotta behave now. So no, I'm saying to me.
So you see where? So you using? So
you for you.
So you using Joria for all we will braga.
Yeah, you gotta behave. So the reason why the guys do that, you know, cross-border friendship and thing, is because they want to make you free with us, so that we know that, look, gentlemen, you can come Aroko here to visit your girlfriend there.
Yeah.
And, you know, and we too can go take a time to you and go visit our girlfriend there. And you spot a place here in Pluto with drugs or arms. You also can't sleep with your girlfriend there. You'll be in danger.
Do not want that confrontation between the two parties.
About mutual diplomatic courtesy.
Thank you.
Right.
So because you will not want the place to be bad off, we too will not want it bad, because whatever happens there will happen here. Mm-hmm. You know, so it is on the basis of that, mutual, you know, diplomatic courtesy that let's talk about. That's why countries all around the world say, look, we'll allow diplomatic cargo to move around. Maybe sometimes the country won't move some kind of money.
Yeah.
Some kind of serious amount of money the country won't move. Maybe the president is so friendly, and one of the friends in Europe, maybe they got some kind of bastard man. Man, listen, I don't give you money, but I want to pass it through the Bengal.
Raw cash.
Yeah.
You know, even though money laundering a bad thing, but I want to pass it through the cash. Government can do plenty.
Of course.
Yeah. I want to pass it through cash. I got 10 million here in my hall. So I know how to take you. So, but listen, no issue. The embassy, they say to do it. The embassy will go there, package it, and put it on the flight. You say they won't go to Liberia, diplomatic cargo. It come to Liberia, man, go take a pool, carry you know, for you to do what's it, and open it and start checking it, cash, bring it, put it, read to your. Yeah. And then start taking some, give it to the girlfriend. But that's not a key conversation. The point is, at that level, it is expected that the other country will respect the other country. So Stanton's argument is very essential. How many of the diplomatic cargoes your men taking out of the country? Listen to Stanton. Listen to him. Okay.
Document that some package should be shipped out of the country under a diplomatic cargo shipment. Imagine that connection. Have Sarah Beslow sign a document. I don't want to talk about Sarah. Sarah Beslow signed a document that some package should be shipped out of the country under a diplomatic cargo shipment. And what was in that package that she signed for? You want to know? Did she do it intentionally? She knew that it was part of this cartel operation when they asked her to sign on behalf of whosoever administrator with her authority that shipment go as a diplomatic card. Imagine that connection. Have Sarah Beslow sign a document. I don't want to talk about Sarah. Sarah Beslow signed a document that some package should be shipped out of the country under a diplomatic cargo shipment. And what was in that package that she signed for? You want to know? Did she do it intentionally? She knew that it was part of this cartel operation when they asked her to sign on behalf of whosoever administrator with her authority that shipment go as a diplomatic cargo. I think we're stupid here. And when we talk, there's some people think that it's a joke. Everybody's involved. Did Sarah know that she was signing on a cargo that was shipping drugs outside of the country? Did the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, did they know that signature and the authority that Sarah said, yes, this can go as a diplomatic cargo? Did she know? They don't allow the opposition to come back and walk freely for 2029. They yama think people talking and think it's a joke. My fellow Liberians connect with Spoon Our country is at a crossroad. President Braga, Jeremiah Kuhn, they got to fix it, or else they will be voted out. To be fair.
Okay, we live in a voting out part of it. Because what are they facing? They're not facing. The border going. you kept our country into a drug warehouse.
Yeah.
And also be passing around talking about 2029. The police was to protect us doing wow for drugs. You know, if our president say he know the other boy who connected to the drugs, but he ain't the boy what 20 pictures. President Baka's son say, and I know the drug people, but the people who the drug people call, he not go spin with them. So we ain't talking about LSI. It's a term. You listen to Stanton. You heard him.
You know, Stanton can sound so hurt, so bitter when he's discussing all these different things that actually involve the government he helped, bring to power.
Good.
Because Stanton was one of those people. I wouldn't want to make him the subject of today's conversation. But again, Oliver, you and Jerome talked about the foreign affairs minister should be investigated. She should be questioned. I also agree with that. But why I'm agreeing with that, I would also like to say that the son of the president, who had written a 6-page document to debunk, all the accusations against him, he also needs to be questioned. That was something I said the other day when I read, his long response to.
Yeah, Jojo Baka should be questioned as well.
It doesn't mean he's guilty. All of the people, exactly. All of the people whose names have been called, whether they're being accused, the vice president also. A lot of people have managed to clear their sides. To some extent, the vice president being the first individual who wrote something very short. He was talking about his relationship with Anthony Denuga as well.
Good.
And later on, public, based on what the public sees, they had to bring out different, photographs and stuff like that. And then you had the first son, with the president's son from the first family,
the Prince of Monrovia.
I don't know who getting that one, but yeah. Yeah. So Jojo Boakai Jr., he wrote a whole lot and he documented how he met this man, Ibrahima Traore. How, he told Ibrahima that, I'm not an official of government. I'm focusing on my businesses, which can really hurt.
All those stuff we talk about.
All those things, right? And now we have another person whose name has surfaced. And that is a very important figure in this government, not just this government, but of this country, because I remember this is a lady, whose image has been talked about from the UN,
and she wanted to be president.
Exactly.
Good.
Exactly. So at this point in time where you have almost everybody around the president, everybody.
What kind of drug issue came up? Everybody around the president.
Let me talk my thing.
So
exactly. So at this point in time, where you have everybody, almost everybody around the president, you have the foreign affairs minister,
police director,
you have the inspector general of police, you have the vice president, you have the president's son, you have Biako, you have police officers. All of them.
Yeah.
They have been named
down to NSA minute
as people who are connected.
Even Commander the Sobish.
Exactly. Someone from the NSA, someone from the Liberian National Police. You have, Biako as well.
Drug skew.
You have the Minister of Foreign Affairs. That ministry is very important because that is the ministry that creates, our connection between Liberia and other countries.
Diplomatic,
relations and stuff. So at this point, I don't know what should happen because I think it is very controversial to see this government with a lot of controversial individuals within our government.
Good.
Steering the affairs of the country from one ministry to another, from one agency to another. It says a lot about where we are and what we're going to see, more of what we're going to see.
Good.
Now the foreign affairs minister needs to be called to some extent. She needs to answer some questions because Stanton asked a very serious question.
People in the system telling Stanton.
And the question he asked was, is the Minister of Foreign Affairs aware of those packages
that she been
or
signing?
Those tackles that she... Exactly.
Should be approving.
She affixed her signature, too.
Good.
She needs to answer that because oftentimes, maybe because you're going to get an instruction from your boss, you're not really going to ask what's in it, what's not in it.
Okay.
So that is amended. So you just go into, because you're the Minister of Foreign Affairs, so you have to sign it. That this is going to pass through smoothly. That's also a question.
That is a higher level
of
danger to our country if that is the case.
And at this point in time where Liberians are still eager to have, international investments in the country,
Good.
and the foreign affairs minister, who is to be well trusted, her name has now appeared.
Surfaced.
It says a lot about our international image. It says a lot about, trust from international partners as well. Like, because if you are sitting in Europe, some part of Europe, and you listen to maybe a news story from Liberia saying, "Oh, the foreign affairs minister's name has surfaced,"
being linked to
Exactly.
approving diplomatic cargoes, leaving the
like
country.
you start to think, what sort of country is that, right? So I think Minister Besloyanti, Sarah Besloyanti, she needs to clear her side, as the people are doing. She needs to clear her
She gotta
side.
go clear her side.
And if there's a need for, questions that are to be asked as well, I think she needs to be asked those questions. She needs to answer those questions. And I would also like for the authority to add the son of the president, Jojo Boakai, because he wrote a whole lot, and it was a whole lot of nothings, as I would say, because it was just like running in circles, and he went back to just repeating what people have said about his relationship here and there. So I also think, you need to call these people and just ask questions. Okay, you know this man, you met this man through a mutual friend, Habib Sharif, and you went to Mandre Foundation, you told him this and that. Ask further questions. Now Stanton is saying our minister, who was celebrated a couple of months back, her name has surfaced. I don't know how Stanton is getting his pieces of information. I don't care to know how.
Good.
The same way he got his information before, I think he uses his own strategies to get all the things he wants to get. That's not my concern. My concern is the people whose names are being called, the people whose names have been linked. These people should be called and questioned. And on the same note, I also like to say they are not to be questioned by the Inspector General of Police, because this Inspector General, all his men around him, they've been caught.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
they've been caught.
Everybody around him been caught.
Everybody around him,
except
so
he himself.
So I'm not sure he's the right person to actually do the question, is because he himself also needs to answer further questions as well.
Oh yeah.
Because if you have everybody around you, Oliver is here, Alexa is here, Adrian is here. Oliver, me and Adrian will not do all kind of thing. You you say I don't know about it. Some kind of way.
Some kind of way.
They will ask you whether you know about it. Still, you need to answer, some questions. So we don't want our country is already the way it is, right? And every day I see people do things to distract us from discussing this drug situation, and it doesn't help. Like right now, you have another person from the prison, South Beach, as you say, someone who should be helping. That person is not liking it. So it says a lot about everything that's happening, and this is not okay. When you have a mutual diplomatic relations with different countries, I think it is important to actually maintain that, because at the end of the day, it puts the country in more danger than it helps the country to progress, because it is not just today for our international image. It goes a long way. Maybe today it starts, and 2-3 years from now or 4 years from now, someone would say, "Oh, but do you remember Liberia? Liberia is known in recent years for this, and that." So I think since you people told us that our international image is going to be preserved, our international image is going to be strengthened, to understand where we're now going to imagine it, this is the moment where all the people who are to help in this regard should be able to answer the hard questions, because you're talking about all the on diplomatic cargo, this and that. We don't know if they're carrying kaya, if they're carrying gari, if they're carrying golden gun, if they're carrying cocoa, if they're carrying condoms. My boss, my favorite thing is it. If they're carrying condoms or not, we don't know.
Oh yeah.
So y'all please come forward, not to us. You can go to the NSA, or we're also calling on the NSA. And this is not a call to say we're against these individuals.
No.
We don't have any personal issue with these people at all. We don't care about any personal, issue with them. We don't. The fact that you have someone from the NSA being booked as well, it says a lot about no one is to be trusted. So if you're anybody, you go ask the person. It doesn't mean that person is guilty. So the same energy you're using with these people, from the prison, the Kwabo guy, use the same energy, the guy from the airport, use the same energy just to ask questions, because you want to get to the bottom of this. Still, I think it is also important again to continue recommending that we need an international independent investigative, team that will be able to help us in the process, because the people who are here, they're to be, very, very clear of investigating, but now the people around them, they're booked. So who do you trust? That's a major question as well to ask. So I think with the president, I think our president was saying recently about all the things that are happening.
No, he's not. I mean, from the day when the day his son and the Colombian men start talking to the president, I thought nothing yet.
So I think Mr. President should.
I think the speaking said one.
No, please. I believe Mr. President should.
Princess,
Yeah.
so that you can do some things. Your partner know you do it. He said, "Pamela, speaking to me for that thing." Yeah,
Please, let me
on a serious note.
I think Mr. President should, reach out to international, people to help in this process, because his vice president, was mentioned earlier on in the 19 point something million.
Yeah.
And when this 300 and some more million started, someone referenced Broadsville property and stuff like that. His name is still being in the corridors of these accusations. So if the president is very intentional, if Mr. Boakai is very intentional about all these things, the fight against drugs and whatnot, I think he should also step up his game to invite people, because this is not even about Unity Party. This is not even a political thing. We want to help protect our young people. We want to help protect them so much so that, they will be able to reference us tomorrow that, of course, we didn't care about politics. We cared so much about, just talking about the real issues and being very collaborative when it comes to fighting drugs in the country. So, Mr. President, I hope you are taking this into consideration. After 26, we're still here discussing the drug thing. So it tells you that no one is forgetting anytime soon. Seriously.
Okay, so Jerome, let's listen to this, Jerome, so that you make your input on it. When the security guys were arrested, the officers around the police director, when they were arrested and detained, I still got to call somebody to solve it, whether the men are in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the ministers,
Yeah. I got to call somebody to know whether the guys are real.
You don't trust the
No,
system?
I don't trust anything about this government. I'm sorry.
Trust no one at this point.
No, listen. I don't.
Is it the normal don't trust no human being?
No.
You can say don't trust no human being. But
So,
then there's a system that is built.
I know the natural human code that says don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
But on this one, I'm not trusting this government. I got plenty of reasons why I can tell people not to trust the Liberian government.
They're not allowed to plenty.
The Nicotech scholarship scheme was a lie. They brought the old Ghanaian bosses and put it in from the executive mansion. The bosses went back, passed through down on the border over there. They didn't even tell us. They brought the fire yellow machine. Later on, they turn around, they carry it back.
We have seen you a lot.
Yeah, they brought the machine, they carry it back. Then they brought another one that they are distributing today. Then the last one has to do, plenty of aid. The president said you're not fly private jet today, even to go to Foya, the small airplane and carry him.
Wheelbarrow.
He can even ride wheelbarrow to go to mansion today and ride $1.2 million bulletproof vehicle. They would have canceled salary harmonization today. People are still being paid at the harmonization rate. Too many things the government been saying that the LOFA project, in Foya, that government project, or the Manaro Union project, okay, that ECOWAS sponsor, that gentleman agreement, all type of funny stories.
Guinea president asked you how's the
Guinea president, they keep on Guinea, they say, the thing resolved. Guinea, so you're still on our leg. Guinea president asking
how the
border crisis. When you already told us that the border crisis already over.
Okay.
Jeremy Pierre came in last year, the soil left the soil. When the beginning came from Lofa, they went live on Facebook and said, no, I did not say they left the soil. I said, so how do I trust such a government, bro?
So you finding it
We
difficult
have seen a
to
lot.
trust
No.
why
should I do that?
When you're lied to countless times, trust is gone.
What?
So you're not gonna.
I can continue trusting the government, and that's why I said I don't. Look, I do not believe that the guys are still in prison. I may be wrong on it. I do not believe.
and it's possible as well.
You saw a prison so and so guy, because the head of prison was talking to superintendent commander. Kolako was arrested and stuff because they say he took telephone to be making the Colombian men and be talking to the men in Osa.
He was their cell phone booth.
How sure are we that whole Kolago arresting?
But why why everybody is just doing their own thing? It doesn't bring the spirit of fear to say, oh,
let me tell you something.
They've already called your friends.
And then have to be.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
No fear at all.
When your man leave in the house, when the old man parboil the fish for tomorrow food money. For tomorrow food. Let's say Sunday food. Saturday evening, the parboil the fish. Season the fish.
Country chicken.
Country chicken, snail, all that thing. The finish parboil in it there. And at the children, people can be suspecting they say they come steal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when the father of the womb, why the old man go in the market to go buy the pepper and the bitter button, you know? Why she in the market go buy?
Then the
father can't open it. He take two snail and put it in a jar. Why you go in and take chicken folk? The beginners see him.
Like
they too, they go there, they will tell their own.
Because he has already said
because at the end of the day,
what are you talking about?
The old man come up, nobody dare point at any child. The power will be that the old man be complaining, say, but I lead the chicken.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. And the father want to say that only two are talking.
Yeah.
The power will be there, the old man will be saying, but you know how I lead the chicken. But he dare not open your mouth to say that Jumbo did the chicken. Jumbo will say, Papa, you were the first.
I saw you.
Now, what is happening with this government is that all these individuals in the government who are being linked to this drug issue, they know that there is a superior authority. Of course, a superior authority is above them.
Because why would you not be afraid after they've already, booked some of your colleagues?
Good. They know that there is a superior authority. That, okay, you know what? All that here, when by the time I know say it's poor, when push kind of shove, we will put all secret also.
Yes.
Way back when he married them, one guy can say with bloody fellow each another order. You heard that before?
No.
Well, just for
thank you, Alexa. You emailed before.
No, you said that before, remember?
No, not even.
You said that before here.
Not even because he said that. But I think when someone speaks and the conversation goes that way,
thank you.
So
the reason why the guys are not afraid, they're doing everything. Even look at the guys who they can arrest. Now you tell me, a drug consignment worth $366+ million we're discussing.
Approximately, yeah.
You got people being arrested for such a crime. It is understandable that an individual arrested in such a situation will have a physique, his physical composition, his body look will be that troubling.
Breaking down.
Thank you. He'll be worried, psychologically affected. But both of the guys, even the white guys, were laughing.
They were like,
and interesting,
hiding their faces,
Hang on.
The white guys were laughing.
Why they didn't do it?
They had water to drink.
Have you seen any of the policemen who have been disrobed, this and that? Have you seen any of them in handcuff?
No.
Have you seen Wale Kwabo in handcuff?
No.
Have you seen the Johnny Boladin guy in handcuff?
No.
But I didn't appreciate to us.
Look, let me say this. The man on the internet.
Yeah.
By the way, drug is non-buildable.
Yeah.
It is.
Drug is a non-buildable offense, right? But Johnny Boladin got a Facebook page active every day, recording Bible voices.
Passing by a phone.
He got it from with him.
Yeah.
Look, let me say this to you. When the guys know, when the cherry know that our pastor smothered chicken, and so our man can nothing will happen to us. When the old man coming from the market, will be all in front of the TV playing with their remote,
of course,
playing that video game. We gotta know the old man ain't doing nothing to them. And I tell you, the old man to ask questions, and the papa won't spare them. They will spare the papa too. So in the end, the old man will just be there. But I lead the chicken. But I know where I lead the chicken. Anyway, I'll just go get that. Anything anybody get in the food, that's what they will see.
Anyway, you been there?
I've done that. And so listen, in the end, and let me say this to you, in the end, have you seen any of those who have been arrested so serious? You not see any of them they're crying?
Yeah.
They're doing it on. No. Nobody crying. You heard Bible Brown? When they arrest your son for 300 and some more million drugs, being involved, and you was all be there. But what's it, Lord? Let me tell you something. My son took instruction from people.
Like confidently.
Bible Brown, and I say, oh, my people are bad, yo. I grew up in He didn't speak a grew English. Say, oh, my people are bad, yo. So I'm free to my son. No. He said, my son took instruction from people.
He was straight up
Competent enough because he's aware that if you dare put the handcuff on number one on his own hand, his own talk. Both of these guys who are suspects around here, who have been named as individual interest, they don't even show any sign of fear. The reason they don't show any sign is because they know that there are superior authorities above them involved. So, I mean, you're feeling you support us. We not get time.
They don't worry about that.
Because at the time for them to want to keep us here perpetually, we will bloody fellow each another other. Oh yes, we will just spoil it for everybody. We spoil it for everybody. And that's why we need an independent investigation to be conducted. Now, let's go back to the next point. Was that yesterday or day before yesterday? A vessel, that ship, one ship came between Sierra Leone and Liberia in the Grand Cayman County area. This ship is noted for being a criminal minor ship. By the way, in less than 6 years, the ship not changed the name over 4 times. Imagine the ship where you get the ship for name, the poor no friend. The second name, don't dare me. The third name, that because of Hatter. The fourth name, the other one. Or in less than 5 years, one ship changed a name over 4 different times.
Why are you changing your identity?
A vessel that is not involved with criminal activity will not do that. That vessel was spotted between Liberia and Sierra Leone. People in came and saw the vessel. A deputy director who was dismissed at the airport is on record of pleading with the maritime authority. They've seen me who they dismissed from the airport.
Yeah.
Econ, right?
Yeah. He was pleading with the maritime authority to allow the vessel to come on Liberian waters. And I just simple thing, that vessel either came to supply drugs or it was coming to pick up drugs. Maritime authority, for some reason, they refused. And that's at Jerome. The vessel now in the country. The vessel was to the port.
and don't forget to add up to that.
Disappears.
The guys from Colombia who were arrested at that particular home.
Yep.
They had equipment connected to water.
Thank you. So their vessel that was on the water, we were all contemplating on what to do with the vessel. Interestingly, our government came up and they said they were going to confront the vessel.
When you go, they don't get moved before.
Where in the world you see a ship that people are suspecting to be, to be a threat to national security. Good.
And then your deployment is done publicly.
And the government sent its military people to go confront the vessel.
They go on Facebook.
But they carried Damo from Spoon Talk on Facebook Live. Wow, what's your man getting in a small boat?
2 sacks.
The man say you put 2 sacks of water on the side, put 2 sacks of water on the side. The cartel members on the ship, they already see you coming.
And the men already have drone.
The men got drone, the men got satellite, the men got everything there.
They see equipment they caught with those guys.
They see you coming.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, look, the mere fact that our government said they're going to confront the drug people who on the ship, then they put it on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
We're never
it's a clear indication that we coming out.
Yeah.
Y'all run away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah. So you're giving signal, but then you're acting like people are not supposed to know that you're giving signal. Like that's a serious problem. And I think also no serious. Yeah. We're following him. So I also think no serious government because the armed forces of Liberia, they're under the Ministry of Defense, right?
Yeah.
So that is basically the men that are to represent this country when it comes to protecting our country, protecting our land, protecting our soil and whatnot. So to have a very serious country, I don't know whose idea was that. I don't know, because one of the things I was thinking is, if our people did not agree to be filmed, you wouldn't have had journalists there. So I wouldn't even blame, our fellow colleagues from the other media.
That's what they wanted.
Exactly.
The defense ministry wanted.
Exactly. Because if you do not want to be, filmed, obviously you wouldn't need to have people there who broadcast what's happening. That would be something that is secret. You wouldn't update the public that, oh, this is under control, and you already have, men deployed to do what is necessary, what is to be done. But no, we saw that on the social media, on Facebook. And there were some comments from, Liberians. They were very concerned. And when I also watched, part of that video, I was also very concerned. I was like, what is happening? More like you're you're creating a movie.
Were they going on rescue mission
I don't
or going
know.
on a tactical, mission
It was not tactical.
and Princess, we are behind. Huh?
Yeah.
This country, and that is why it is not necessary in a country like Liberia. The president will find pleasure in riding a car that costs over $1 million US.
Mhm.
Because imagine a country that is 179 years old going on a mission or even rescue mission as they rescue us.
Yeah.
You getting small boy asking for a sack of water.
Like it didn't make sense to me.
I don't know how many
and
sacks of that two.
I think it was 4. So you had two sacks. 2 sacks. We got sewer menu going to then you're talking about water minute, right? It doesn't make sense to me. And I think that was very poor strategy. Whoever
And the report said that as the government approached the ship started moving forward.
who put out a report?
They said the men are and do you know that they estimated they said that they were going for that were 2 hour or
a
1
small
hour
comedy show.
1 hour or 2 hour event. But as they were approaching the ship, every time they because it's like the men were calculating their time.
When you're going,
so when they go 30 minutes, then the ship can go forward 30 minutes. So when they go 30 minutes, then the ship can go 30 minutes. So they left doing that up to 2 to 3 hours. That's how they gave up. Presumably, the sack of water finished. They had to return.
It's all drinks on the water.
I don't drink salt water now. The people they're chasing drugs. And so this is actually sad.
No, it is sad.
This is sad. And this is not what the people of this country voted for.
No.
Come to think of it, many persons are wondering why did they take the decision, Princess?
I'm also here wondering because you wouldn't have. I don't want to say you wouldn't have a serious country, right? You have a shape, and everybody started talking about that. People saw that from Grand Cape Mount, and you also had some of the news outlets, Spoon FM. Wrote about it, and you also had other media institutions that shared exactly what they saw the report. And Oliver also talked about the historicity of this ship, right? This ship, according to him, has changed its name now on one occasion, couple of times. So when a person continues to change his name or her name,
identity,
something is wrong somewhere, right? It means there's a problem with your first identity. So you need to change it to fit in a little bit because you don't want to be caught easily. That's number one. It means you're also covering, something that you don't want people to know about you, and you don't want to be recognized for that particular thing. So this is very questionable. Everybody is concerned. Liberians are asking questions. Hey, what's up? What's happening? Where did they come from? This is very strange. And our government that is responsible enough to handle this in a very responsible way, our government, the Ministry of National Defense, I don't know whose idea. I will continue to ask. I don't know whose idea.
Everybody wants to prove a point.
I want to know whose idea it was to have media people present, because Diamond, who is our media colleague from Spoon, he was detailing, what the Coast Guard personnel. He was detailing what they were wearing, the stuff they were getting in, and what was going to happen. He was explaining, he was narrating exactly why they were going. So for any reason, if you send our Coast Guard personnel to go and maybe capture that ship
with the drugs or rescue whosoever.
Yeah, let's agree that it get drugs inside or whatever. You are sending our guard to go there. The Coast Guard, not any guard, people know about water, and stuff. You are sending those people to go and handle whatever that's happening to bring us answers, because we need answers. That's why we're concerned. That's why we're asking all these questions. You didn't do that undercover. You didn't do that in your little office to, derive at the different strategies you're going to use. You called I'm saying you called because if you had not called media practitioners or media houses, I'm not sure we'll have our friends there.
Yeah.
Because you reserve the right to say we don't need.
Yeah, that the army people and nobody will go force.
Exactly. You reserve that right to say we don't need media people here. This operation, it has nothing to do with any media.
Princess,
right?
The Englishmen say I'm not cutting you off, but let me just. You going on an operation, no helicopter, but when the president is about to go low far, you charter helicopter.
You talking?
Oh, Princess, this is operation. Huh? This is operation. And interesting, before, like you said, everybody was seeing the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Stock, stick, station.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was seeing the ship.
Yeah.
But as soon as the government of Liberia, the rescue folks.
That's the part that's funny.
Yeah. Oh.
You said you're going, the ship going.
Yeah, listen now. But why you think they didn't see the ship?
No, they saw the thing on the internet.
No. And you went on mission. When you go for water, when you take your empty bucket, you go to the well, and you have to bring water.
Of course, that's a mission. So
did they bring the ship, or they brought anything from the ship?
We don't even know.
The people that's the information. The people that didn't get to the ship, and trust me, Princess, it is so risky and dangerous.
So what that mission was all about?
This ship is being connected with the same issue of drug.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. This guy who is the deputy or was the deputy to the airport.
Yeah, Igor.
He sent a communication, but not with the airport name, with his own personal stuff to the maritime. And the maritime said that they were not granting, this ship to leave or to dock at the free port
this particular ship.
Yeah, at the free port of Monrovia. So then the report said the ship is stuck. Mind you, this ship is according to the maritime. The maritime said, but how can somebody be stuck and the thing be moving? The thing is between Sierra Leone and Liberia, so we can't grant these people access to the port of Monrovia.
Is it a spiritual ship?
So with the sacking of the drugs, everybody wants glory.
Mm-hmm.
The police, the DA, so the NSA doesn't have that capacity to say we have boats to go to this ship here. So the NSA and the Joint Security decided to ask the National Defense, or you say the Coast Guard through the National Defense. That's how you saw that operation they were going. But as they were going to the ship that was stationed, the ship started going back because this ship is between Sierra Leone and Liberia.
Right.
The water side, and for the border or the ground, you can be set when you carry your phone to Sierra Leone border, Liberia. Some part you go, you see the sinker will switch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this ship here, when the men were coming, presumably the people saw them on social media and said, "Oh, your men, the men come here." So every time they went 30 minutes, the ship can stretch 30 minutes. When they reach to 1 hour, the ship too can go beyond 1 hour. So that how they
So our people did not use a shape. They used maybe speedboats or something, right?
You saw the boat there.
So okay, so they use two. I would say two boats because it's a two saxo.
Yeah.
So it means they use two boats, right? My concern remains, right? What exactly was the mission? You have explained that.
Yeah.
But anyone who has common sense will still want to ask, what is the mission? Because if you have a mission, we know sometimes mission can be impossible based on, what is happening and whatnot. But I think our mission was already impossible from the onset based on what was shown.
The exposure of the
tactics
of the operation.
And that was something that also exposed our Coast Guard personnel.
Mm-hmm.
Because what if those guys in the ship have maybe guns or something and they look at you that
another thing,
exactly.
Snapper.
So they were exposed for not a good reason. No one's going to tell me there's a good reason as to why the media are going to know about it. Even citizens who are not security experts or security personnel, they were concerned and asking questions. Why, for example, you are sending someone to war and then you are saying we're bringing 10 men for war. Your opponent, or the people you're going to fight, They say, "Well, what's up?" They're already prepared because they see what you're sending to them, right? So for me, I think again that our people should have done that on the cover. The thing is, don't want to call it, I even know it. Yeah, they should have done that on the cover where they already know what they're supposed to do. And the fact remains that Liberians know that we have a very strange shape on our waters, and we want that off the shape. If we have people in it that are connected to anything that has to do with drug situation, you get those people and bring them, and whatever you're supposed to do with them, you do that with them. But no, you call all the media put in them saying two boats, two saxo. They're getting ready to go to this and to that. You had a whole commentary, and after that, still there's no result.
No result.
So we don't know what happened. We don't know how far the ship has gone. Whether it has gone back to Sierra Leone, or it has gone to maybe Guinea, or it has gone to Africa Coast. We don't know where it has gone. We don't know if it is still within our territorial.
The ship will show.
Now you tell us that the ship will be going beyond, so you will tell where the ship go.
No, princess. I got the information, and what I'm telling you is fact.
Mm-hmm.
The last time we're talking, we're just saying why the government cannot go and carry phones or their internet to the Guinea border to prove a point.
Yes.
I think you one of the presidents
yes,
that on that.
Yes, I was very, very serious about
that. That is where the military should be concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to where you cannot carry, gun, boat, or whatsoever, they carry the cell phone there to prove a point when they don't even know if the information given was factual.
Factual or not, right?
So that's the government we have.
And I think the government should stop making fun of Liberians, right?
Well, I think they're making fun of themselves. Huh?
No.
Look,
we have
when people give you responsibility, you should be able to implement that responsibility,
especially when you were very eager to have that responsibility, and you're given that not on a silver platter. Still you're given that responsibility, so you should be able to do what you're supposed to do. But still, I think these people are making fun of Liberians, and especially the portion of our society that's gullible. Where I'm not talking about you, I'm not talking about me, no, I'm not talking about the rest of the people who read between the lines. We still have Liberians who are very gullible. And you always have that portion in every society, right? Very gullible. So whatever they see, whatever they hear, they don't care to go beyond to know what this actually means. So they say, but at least the government send people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the government send people. What happens next? They don't care about.
They don't want to know.
Exactly. They don't want to know. Matter of fact, the government send people. And the same thing also has to do with the president has dismissed people.
Yeah.
So the people who are dismissed, is it all of them that are arrested and charged? They don't care to ask that question, right? And we'll go back to this guy at the airport, Mark. Has Mark been arrested? No, right? So he needs to be arrested. He has not been arrested. We just heard this person is dismissed, and you have a portion of our country celebrating that the president has dismissed, the president has suspended. What happens after all these suspensions, dismissals? Are these people paying for the things they're accused? If you already have, because Greg can say it and get evidence. I get my evidence, it is clear this is. So you already have your evidence. So this man is dismissed. What is next for this man? A lot of people don't care about that. So we are asking, because this is our job. So now my question is, what becomes of that ship, that very strange ship that is possibly dangerous to our territory as a country? What happens next? Are we still going to send people? Have you sent people without broadcasting it because you want to, make amends for the first mistake you made? What is happening? And then when people ask all these questions, some of the rescue missionaries, they sit back and they think it is politics. God forbid, if anything happens in this country, we're all doomed. I can say it. I'm here. Ajum is here. We're not spiritual people that can appear, reappear, and disappear in the cell phone booth. The police booth. We don't have that power. We don't. So what happens? What is next? What is next? And you shouldn't be posting threats to our security people. And it's a very serious thing.
But the funny part,
Hi, Yaka.
when you were going on the mission, you called media people.
Now they poke about it.
You came back to the show. You telling what happened.
You tell us
everybody just left. When who took part, like nothing happened.
Nobody knows.
And I see why all of us he found it very difficult to trust.
Yeah.
The folks.
I can understand. I swear to God.
You going on a mission. You call everybody. You want for everybody to know that. Yeah, you know, you're going on a tactical mission. You want to do something so people can know that yes, this is right. You went on your under 1 hour, 2 or 3 hours, 10 to 7 hours. You come from that, you just go park the boat that nothing happened. You go to bar, you call for a pepper soup, you eat it, you close your mouth. We on the next day. But yeah, man. Yeah.
and for Liberians who are skeptical, Oliver says something I would like to reiterate that, right? He says something about maybe it was an alarm or it was an alert, right? So he tell the post say the control the no see you so say when you see how many you know you just go as far as possible because we don't want this and that. So that could be it. Welcome back.
Thank you. How sure are we?
How was the mission?
So where is
how was the mission?
Mission Impossible, like what people they do it. So where is this ship? How was that mission? What is I will ask what is the update?
The mission here as the boat or the two boats were approaching the ship.
The ship was going past. So you see the problem is you don't always need to prove a point. And that's one of the reasons we have people not trusting this government.
Thank you.
Right? Because you always want to prove a point that you're working. When you're working, we don't need to see it live. You don't need to have it, broadcast that Oliver is working. When Oliver is working genuinely, Alexa knows he is working. The people who know he is working. They did the same thing with the yellow machine where, the war, yellow clothes, Mama Kability was acting like a new pageant queen, all waving to the public and whatnot. That was the first one. They brought Ayalolo buses and they had our president. I don't know how you can shoot the puppy. They had our president there and they're doing, pictures, they're doing videos and everything else. And now you are sending armed guards, Coast Guard personnel. You are sending them, I don't know, to capture the ship or to do whatever with the ship. You want proof point to us that you're on top of your game again. You send journalists there because if you not accept a journalist will not be there. So you call journalists like paparazzi.
They put it out, Abraham Lincoln.
Look,
it doesn't make sense. I swear to God.
Let me say this before we go to the lines and try to take more.
You're not gonna ignore.
Let me say this.
All right.
You remember Sam Gay, the head of the EPS?
Yeah.
Told the cartel members that they were going to burn their consignment and when the vet will come.
Yeah. And another content creator too. Like all of nothing no content creator.
Look, people told us from the drug, how do you call this thing? The drug cartel industry, the cocaine industry, that what he was saying was a code. That was a form of communicating with the cartels. I don't want to believe it. But the presence of that boat, that vessel, is something that is not ordinary. And let me say, that's why I say I do not trust the government. Anybody from the government can come and sit on the radio. Let's have that debate. The process, the act of allowing cameramen, and I like how you guys place it. The act of allowing cameramen, did you guys play it?
No. I'm just saying that.
Fine. I send it for you guys to play. But those of you listening to the radio, we come and open up the lines. So those of you who listening to the radio, come see what your government did. A ship, big canoe. So you understand it. Canoe like an engine.
The big brother.
A ship came on our water on the Atlantic Ocean between Sierra Leone and Liberia in Cape Town. This ship is a particular ship where people know they can do bad criminal things, especially drug business. Our government say they go into the ship, to either go arrest it or ask a shape question what you can do here.
What kind of thing is that?
But for the government to go there, instead of going there secretly, the soldier men were getting in the boat to the port. I know that the Burma Pier or wherever they were getting on the boat. As they were getting on the boat, my people, they go on Facebook Live. Come listen to it.
Calling.
Come listen to it.
Yeah. The team is about to pick up now.
Are you hearing it? So when they were going, 7 men get on a small boat, 7 men get on the other small speed boat. Then they were sharing the sack of water. You put one sack of water on the side.
They bought 200 water.
Yeah, you put one sack of water on the side. Listen, that the Syrian government who say guy in the country. The government has said the notebook. The government has said the responsible. The government has said they are not Plato government. That the government going to intercept a vessel that is believed to be a drug law vessel. Yeah, what they doing?
In 50 minutes, considering the sea states. Yeah. The team is about to pick up now. The team is about to pick up 2 boats. So we have total of 14 and 2 by 12 sailors on the operation.
Can
you imagine?
Describing it. Oh my!
Can you imagine? Our government said going to operation to go intercept a boat that is believed to be on a mission to either retrieve cocaine or supply cocaine. Mm-hmm. They said they're going. Then they go Facebook Live. The journalists who are there sitting down to the plane and say, "Oh, we got 14 men here." You know,
I managed to know that it is 50 minutes
because the social guys were discussing it and they were lecturing about it. Apparently, they briefed the journalist that this is between now from here to the plane at 50 minutes. This and that. How can a government that is serious about fighting drugs come back in? They said what they call be operating, going on that kind of operation, so it'll be a covert operation. Then you go do Facebook Live.
But you can't kill Facebook Live to Guinea Polo.
The drug, here's the situation. The drug vessel that we say, the guys got internet.
Yeah.
They got Starlink all over the world now. Starlink, you can just hang on the boat. You get internet anywhere on the face of the earth. The minute you watching, the minute but the minute coming, and you discussing 50 minutes from where they were, onboarding to go to where the guys are. In 50 minutes, stand up and they can leave and go deep into Sierra Leone. You can go there to them. They could leave and go deep into the sea beyond the Liberian waters because there is somewhere called international waters. Mm-hmm. That when the men there, Liberian get too much jurisdiction over him. He on the international waters. So in 50 minutes, the men can do 50 minutes, so they can run faster and go deep into the international waters. They can go to where even the boatmen will not go. So the point is, I don't even want to buy into the natural occurrences because if the government was serious, if the government was intentional about intervening or better still intercepting the vessel, they wouldn't have allowed those journalists to go to the place and do Facebook Live to see them getting on the vessel. Mm. What I think, and I'm going to say this clearly, that the government intentionally, purposely, willfully decided to do the publicity so that the guys will know, say they're coming, and the guys will run away because the government, they now want to catch the guys.
So they can say, we try to get them.
Thank you. Because if the government going to arrest those guys, obviously they would have found additional cocaine on board. The additional cocaine seizure would have led to some other things. And people keep telling us behind the scene that those guys actually came for the extra 6 tons of cocaine that they threatened the government of Liberia for. How true is it? We do not know. We do not know. And that's why we don't want to take it for face value. But we will be left with no other option to believe these kind of things based on how government is proceeding.
when you are not clear with the citizens,
How come the government?
speculate.
How come the government has said a no book? The government that is the quote unquote responsible government going on such an operation that you go on Facebook Live, you share 2 sacks of water, two. I mean the drug man, if you didn't know, he said I want 2 sacks of water each boat.
400 water.
Can you imagine the nonsense? I mean the drug law on the vessel, if you didn't know, he said that 2 sacks of water on each boat and 7 men on it.
Your friend are going, hello. Your friend are going on serious mission. They're using budget. They're using 400 water to go on mission.
This is a disgrace to the country.
And mind you, you have to put into consideration. I want to agree with you, Oliver, that it was done on purpose.
Purposely.
But then another thing will say, with the guy's number fluctuating or going from corner to corner,
why
from
are
the
you
president's
posting
son
threats to our guys?
to the president, people in the system have this guy's number and say, oh, the government coming or the people coming so you can know what to do.
It was intentional.
So
to have even allowed journalists to go to that place.
Yeah.
And that's why we keep telling the government, and I hope Unity partisans listening will get to understand that we do not mean harm for this country. We told the government from the onset, Alexa and I have been doing it, thankfully you join us. We've been saying it over and over. You are already in power. This thing about you wanting to be sensational about everything, it is just pure nonsense. It doesn't make sense at all.
Who are you proving points?
Thank you, Alexa. You are not campaigning.
You're not.
Your job is to govern. To govern requires doing due diligence, because it is the result of your governance that will count and not the propaganda that you spread.
Yeah.
You brought the Ghanaian bosses here with the aim of doing propaganda. The bosses went back. What did you achieve?
Disgrace.
Only for us to be disgracing you every day. One small Ghana picking who can speak good English there are little bosses. The Liberian government still our bosses. You allow one small Ghana picking to insult you. So when you are governing, when you're in the government seat, your job is to lead. That thing they were doing, that propaganda. Now, if it was not intentional, which I do not want to believe, if it was not intentional, it was propaganda, and the propaganda was very childish. This is exposing the country's vulnerability to our external enemies.
You're exposing our men.
You're exposing our men.
You're not protecting them.
No military men. I mean, do you imagine 14 human being on 2 vessels? Look, Alexa, I watched the video, right? The guy who was in front had a rifle. Literally, the rest of the other guys, I didn't see long range guns with them. Maybe the long range guns were, in the boat down, but I didn't see them heavily equipped. Those small boat, then you put small needle, the lime tree, the thorn right in the lime tree. You take the thorn from there, you jug it on the boat. The boat will bust. That's the kind of boat they're using. You're using that kind of fragile boat to go on that kind of operation.
And you're broadcasting.
The boats they were using are rescue boats. Alexa?
Yeah.
On the BB ship, the small boat then can be there to evacuate, people. Just in case there is some emergency. That the boat our men are using to go on operation. So we're not talking about real gunboat.
So what if, as I said earlier on, what if those guys from the ship had serial snappers and
so the guys got it, but when
what if they decided to launch?
In Italy, way back they used to do something called match fixing.
Yeah,
the two things decided.
It still happens.
Thank you. That thing they were doing, that match fixing.
That movie.
The cartel knew what the men are doing. The cartel knew when the men would go there. All that thing they were doing, you put 2 sacks of water, you put 2 sacks of water. Apparently, they were doing it so that the guys would keep jumping deep sea, And when they reached there, they could not see them. Why did the government? Why is it that the government didn't tell us
what
has happened?
Asking Princess, you are going on the operation you call media.
You went on Facebook Live.
You came by everybody just web their boy go.
It is always
it is almost 24 hours since they went on the operation.
Did they capture?
You went to the operation on Facebook Live. You went to the place. Did you see the ship? Did you arrest the ship?
No.
Did you intervene or better so interview anybody on the ship? Did you intercept any consignment? What did you go to do there? Because the gasoline you're putting in that ship,
that what money?
That the Liberian put money.
Yeah.
The men who went on that vessel to risk their lives, we trained them. We are paying them. One man lost life, the country lost. Because I plenty of money we paying them inside.
That's why we keep asking about Saharis too.
You understand it? Yeah, Sahara who lost.
Yes.
And don't forget all over and the 400 hour Liberty water. So
the point here is, I mean,
the rescue better not see
the government went to the war. Government went to war on Facebook, but they can't get your update on Facebook.
Yeah.
What is it? What did you see there?
And on a serious note, it's scary all over.
No,
it is.
Liberia, I will say this. Whether you support the government or you do not support the government, let me say this. Liberia is so small for the quantity of drug, the amount.
Mm-hmm.
These guys will keep threatening Liberia until they get what they want.
So our people are to act accordingly.
Drug cartel, princess, they don't allow things to just slide. You're talking about $500 million.
They are not even. Look, the guys are not even. The government is not even responsible.
They're not. No, but that's the safety. I'm concerned.
No, what
about
I mean, the government's attitude is irresponsible. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This is. I would say this is scary because we who follow these events and know about how the drug people behave. Liberia is on a time bomb.
Mm-hmm.
We are at a crossroad. Don't take it for joke. And I hear people who support this government say, "Oh, when the people come and this and that, they will choose who's the look." And the president's son say he doesn't know about it, and other people say they don't know about it. I can promise you, stay in your Liberia. Stay in your Liberia, because if you make any attempt, you leave this country, they will chase you. That's how they operate. We only concerned about the ordinary people because some people in West Point, in Nukuta, in other places, Grand Cape Mount, they base on the water end, so perhaps those people will want to pass there, but they always look for their target. The government needs to be serious. You are not an opposition political party.
Oh, yeah?
You are a government.
You are not campaigning.
You are a government. Be responsible for once. You will not die.
We left campaign behind.
This is serious. And you want to be behaving like opposition, CDC do the one year, ANC do the one year.
Like this is a competition, so you keep comparing.
How do you go to try to confront a vessel that is believed to be a threat to national security? Then you put it on Facebook Live, according to you,
because that's what you told the people.
But for the military to move, it means you are convinced that is a threat to national security.
That's what I'm saying. They don't want to.
Then you put it on Facebook Live.
On Facebook.
It is intentional.
But you can't carry Facebook to Guinea after you say the people went back.
It is intentional.
Yeah, at a point where even saying people should not, recall what's happening.
Thank you. Yeah. At the Guinea border, you say people shouldn't carry camera. But you're going to confront a vessel that we say brought drugs or coming for drugs. But you going. So the thing is, the thing is clear. The thing is clear. When you see when the man who wearing the red t-shirt, when you see in front, you want not run away.
No, what's up?
Yeah,
man.
The man who in the red t-shirt, when I in front, you want not run away. When I see the man who in the white t-shirt in front, you want run. Simple. That the code you all giving. Look, you guys. That's what I would say. And trust me, unless we're going to submit on it to go take plenty course. That's what we keep saying to all our people. We need an independent investigation to be conducted.
When you put in offering chest.
You know how the independent investigation looking at where the country was calling for international peacekeeping.
Yeah, we want peace.
No more war. We trust that level. We not trust Model. We not trust AFL. We not trust Malaysia. We not trust ATU. We not trust SOD.
United Nations needs to come.
Was just calling for. We need an international. Even Chancellor
we need international
force.
Thank you. I don't say what they corner and say, "My man, we're not this international tuna come." The point is, we are telling the government, and this is uncompromising. Why are we demanding for international investigators? Why are we demanding for independent investigators? Why?
Seems like all the people are compromised at this point in time.
You got a situation where the son of the president is being directly accused by individuals believed to be from the cartel.
Mm-hmm.
The president's son is being accused. How do you think the police director would investigate that case?
Let me pause you there, Oliver. Now the government believe that the guy at the central prison was called and tested by the guys from Colombia.
Thank you.
They jail him with the number. When you talk about the president on a phone number, they say that fake number.
Thank you. So the point is, the son of the president has been accused by individuals believed to be from this cartel.
Yeah.
There are other guys who are
the president's son also confirmed his relationship
with Ibrahim Traore, who the cartel members also reference.
Yeah.
there is a guy who is also with the vice president. Who was with the vice president? There were information that he's involved with the airport drug smuggling and things.
Denuka Anthony.
The vice president OBMO, one day he said, "I don't know the man from nowhere." But we got over 20 different pictures where he and the man not take.
In the room. And the man say you know him.
And the man say you know him.
Yeah.
Over 20 different pictures, different places. Are we saying VP Kun selling drugs or involved with the drugs? No. But he said, I don't know Jerome, but Jerome said, I know you.
Yeah.
And there are over 20 pictures of you and Jerome. So the president's son is being accused. The VP own statement is contradicting. Some way, somehow tie him. There are reports that the Rossville property that was used to smuggle drug in the country through the sea belongs to him. In all kind of cases, we're not saying those informations are confirmed, but in all kind of cases, he is somewhere, somehow linked.
Connected as well.
Thank you. The police director just had a press conference and said his chief of highway patrol and the chief of crime services at the national police were involved in transporting drug. Yeah. One police car in front, one police car behind, the drug in the middle, they're doing wow.
Who gave the order?
Who gave the instruction? You are the head of the police and your undermen, your direct undermen are implicated. I mean, do we trust you with the investigation? No. That's another one. Number two, the police director is in the warehouse at the headquarters of the Liberian National Police. I want you to listen to this. The police director is in the warehouse. He is showing bags where they get raincoat inside. The journalists say, okay, we see the bag where he say raincoat inside. The other cartoon then, what is inside? He started putting the journalist outside. Look at it.
So this is where we have the aquarium store. We brought you all in here just to be clear so that you can see. We didn't keep anything here. Everything has been paid. When I see the bag, I want raincoat. Because I know stay go outside.
Okay, so he went and he said, the one you're seeing in the bag, I want raincoat. Because I know you say go outside, the one said that. Fine. So Gregor come out to show the journalists the raincoat. Listen again.
To spin it different way than the left one here. So I think we're keeping it here. Yeah. So if you see raincoat. Any concern about anything that raincoat.
What is in the cartoon there?
My friend, we're talking to you saw cartoon there?
No.
We got our working cartoon. Okay, let's go outside.
You seen it?
You want
ask too much now. The police director
get a bit pressure.
He was showing the journalist a bag. The bag where they have wrinkle in. You see the bag, I want wrinkle inside. And you see the bag, I want wrinkle inside. This and that. So when I go outside and go talk different thing, the man say, okay, we see it. We see the wrinkle. But in the cartoon there, what is in the cartoon?
You saw cartoon here.
Hey, asking you, we're packing the thing, you saw cartoon here. No, we may not have seen cartoon being packed here, but we saw cartoons here. Line up. So you tell us what's in the cartoon. If that guns here, my man, that guns here.
If that money is the money.
If that uniform, say that uniform, yeah.
But why are the consignments not at the LDA but at the police station?
It doesn't matter, bro.
No, it matters because there where the police is. The police.
No, they're saying joint security operation.
The police not the
So at the joint security level, 100 is more than 200. More than 300 and so forth.
Yeah.
So at the level of the joint security, the police got ordered the assault rifle. They got ordered the different kind of unit and so forth. So we ain't got time where it is being kept. But the room you carry us in to go do transparency. And that's what we keep telling them. You are governing, you are not campaigning.
But why not? It's not transparent.
You say you won't take your camera to show us that you are transparent.
Yeah.
Now he went to the warehouse. He showed the first consignment of empty bags. You see our wrinkle inside. So when I can ask questions, the man say, okay, we see the wrinkle, but these are cartoons.
He wanted to prove a point now.
Thank you. So these are other cartoons. These cartoon line up. Then you ain't telling the man, y'all saw us bringing cartoon here. The man said, no, we didn't see you bringing cartoon, but we are seeing cartoons in here. What's in the cartoon? Why couldn't Greg come and tell the people what's in the cartoon?
You can't see.
Then open the cartoon and say, oh man, this cartoon that handcuff the inside. They cartoon that handcuff, right? They cartoon that police hat. They cartoon that bash. They cartoon that tear gas. That simple. But instead, it's you get outside. That journalist, you tell him to get outside, you put it outside, get your cherry. Listen to it.
So if you
Any concern about anything that wrinkles?
What is in the cartoon there?
My friend, we were fighting the saw cartoon here.
No.
Okay, let's watch that. You want to add to
You won't ask too much now.
No, but I thought he said when you have any concern.
Thank you.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
If you have any concern.
Any concern. So the man asked him what's in the cartoon. Then he said, "You won't add too much now." You heard that part clearly?
Yeah, you won't add too much.
You
so
won't ask,
why shouldn't this guy act?
Anytime somebody in the country tell you say you won't ask too much now or you won't talk too much now, but no say there is something that they are hiding that you want to expose and they don't want to do. You got to call it. When you go way in the interior and the open pavilion tell you say you bite him more than you can chew.
Just no say
you putting yourself in trouble. That's something that's some kind of village society, secret you won't know and you're not supposed to know.
Just pack your bag, go.
So if Greg knew that this room had forbidding information that he did not want the press to know, he was under no obligation to carry the press to that room.
The princess said it. Proving point.
Thank you.
Exactly.
They did it to the Coast Guard. Proving
yes.
point.
Proving point.
Hey, yeah, now we don't know about the shape.
Isn't it? So look at the kind of thing. Look at the kind of thing.
We were fighting the saw cartoon here.
No.
You see how you got Vesco way? The men who are happy bringing the journalist in. By the time the journalist said, "What is in the cartoon?" He got vest.
Any concern about anything that wrinkles?
You got any concern about that thing? Yeah. Any concern? That's why he said. Any concern, he got vest. He's actually the poor chair outside. Listen to it.
What is in the cartoon there?
My friend, we were fighting the saw cartoon here.
No.
Okay, let's watch that. You want to add to
Okay, let's go outside and you're finished. You can tell the journalist when they finish. You can tell the journalist when they finish investigating. Yeah, you want add two more questions now.
Okay, let's watch that. You want to add to now.
No, he's not emotional. That can happen.
Yeah, you rushing the boy to say the question. Now you get a big question. Yeah, but
he's emotionally charged.
What? So why are you angry? Why are you angry?
Now you see why I'm saying we are all agreeing that there should be an independent investigation conducted.
Yeah, should be.
Because the police director is on ease.
Yeah.
I mean, there is nothing he's saying. He's under pressure. At the Senate hearing, Biago went inside. He said, no. They were, to the point where, who are the senator? Yomli, even Yomli do. Yeah. Yomli said, well, Aji, why are you answering all the questions? So in that case, Aji men they are compromised. He men are compromised. Mm-hmm. He himself, from the thing why he there in that video.
And by that time, the 10,000 given to his officer was not
reported. Thank you.
All of these guys who were implicated
at that time of the Senate hearing, the information were not outside.
Oliver,
this thing is the other lady is saying she get the money to what they call him Bona.
Yeah.
Bona came downstairs to get the money. Bona said when he went upstairs, because Bona spoke to the NSA, he said when I went upstairs, I took the 10K and get a 10K to Greg. Greg took a 2K from the 10K and gave it to me. Okay. So Greg is some of the how to call the thing, some of the transportation man. I mean he huge from the explanation. So we cannot also trust Greg. So with the whole situation ongoing, we need an independent because the president is so involved. The vice president made controversial statements.
Yeah.
You know that when we want deeper into it, we won't question him. Why you must say you know the man when the man say you know you? You know, it doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
So in the midst of all Greg will go investigate. But right. Let me say this to you. If those cartel members had said in their live video that Jerome Roosevelt is our appointment in Liberia, Greg would have come here to arrest you.
Yeah, sure.
No, let's be honest now.
Proving point.
Greg would have come here to arrest you. Even if you were not jail you for a long time, they would take statement from you. Why didn't Greg go to Jojo Baka and saying to the police headquarters to take his official statement?
Yeah.
He got to go do statement through press statement.
A 6-page.
Press release.
They see government.
Is he above the law?
They see government had told us no matter. Oliver, I want to agree with you that we cannot trust this government.
No, I can't trust this government at all.
Because
if Greg listening, let him go tell Joe Baker say I don't trust them. We don't trust them.
The government said when the drug issue started, the government said it can be whosoever. The vice president made that statement.
The president himself said it can be whosoever.
When the issue of the Broadway, not cocaine, but the Broadway little, whatever it was, whatsoever, he said, even if it is my man,
Even the Dunaka, I had to go the Dinuka guy.
Yeah.
When they say, oh, you and the Dinuka guy who they accusing to the airport being played the picture, he said, oh, I don't know. In fact, let me tell you something. I don't know about job in it. Even in my wife,
a lot of people.
they were that. So
now the president's
and
son.
JMB's son also mentioned that even his friends.
Why the guys always use lie to find this gateway?
So the point is, Greg should be man enough if he is not connected to go and say, look, you're not putting handcuff on your hand. But this man's name was called by foreigners.
Yeah.
Pictures being shown.
And one thing we're forgetting.
He came out to explain a story that corroborated with similar thing the guy said.
And Ibrahim's own interview.
Ibrahim's own account.
And one of the ambassadors, it looked like they whole rescue us. So drop people. So Oliver, one of the ambassadors that was just dismissed,
Kuyate.
He said initially on the call,
things that happened
private call,
he told Stanton that he and Traore were sharing the same building office.
They're sharing the same building. Later on, he went on the air.
He said, you know,
just saying, I know the person.
And that is the point. That is the point. That is the point we're raising. So in the end, look, we're saying we do not trust all of you anymore.
Because everybody keeps saying
all of you somewhere, somehow you guys are coming. Traore said he in the interview with Lena Dudu, he said, look, Dudu, I don't know that Jojo Baga, I not carry him to Spain before the minister of Youth and Sport and the ambassador to France, I not carried him to Spain. Then they come and he said, well, the cartel member said that you introduced him to, he said, no, I have never ever in my life spoken to Jojo Baga. Why should we trust such a government? Why?
Everybody is saying
why should we trust them? So all of you are connected to the whole drug issue. Until an independent investigators can come and clear your name. Look, if Colombia mean going to come and call somebody name in the country who not part, Greg would have ran to that person house with 10 or 15 police cars
with the camera.
With the camera with TikTok.
How did this Sam Jackson story?
Gestapo. Yeah. It took 15 papers to Sam Jackson house. Gestapo. You know, bundle the 8-year-old baby.
Yeah.
8-year-old baby. No, what the case is, you bundle the old man. You see that? But Greg cannot muster the courage to go to Joe Baga house and tell Jojo, say, Jojo, we are not saying you are a drug law,
we just want to ask
but the drug people call you, come and give your statement.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what you do. You call him to take his statement. He's not above the law. His father is the president, but he's not the president. Even if he is the president, if he is connected, there is a way that he will be made to account.
You're just asking questions.
But you wait there, Jojo Khan, you gave the man the privilege of issuing press statement. Is he above the law? Is he above Liberia? But that's why we need independent investigators, and thank God the Americans are listening to the radio.
Because to get to the bottom of this, you need everybody.
We need the Americans. Right? Look, let me say this to the U.S. Embassy. This government will not call you to take over the investigation. It's about time you run your parallel investigation away from what they are doing. Because at certain point in time of the convention that they may not even be in the position to give you some sensitive information that you will need as embassy in this country wanting to investigate. Mm-hmm. So run your parallel investigation. The European Union should do so. ECOWAS wanting, because ECOWAS members are also interested in this thing.
Yeah.
One country in ECOWAS, region contaminated with drug is a threat to all of the other countries.
Region. Yeah.
So all of you who are investigating, there are personal, there are private Liberian security experts.
Mano River.
There are private Liberian security experts who you can contract. Put on contract. Those guys will be able to navigate the corridors and give you raw data that you'll use for your international reports. Because from where we see it, if you depend on what the guys are doing, the region is not going to be okay. The region is not going to be okay. Liberia will be used as a contaminated point to infuse narcotic substances in the rest of the region, something that would jeopardize the safety of our people in the region. Look at the kind of conflicting statement. Vice President say he know the man come on and say I know you. Joe Baga's son say he know the man say you I know you. The other man say I don't know you. The other man say I know you. Everybody say they know each other. Greg come on say ask any question you want ask in the warehouse. The man say what in the cartoon say can't get outside. What is this, man? What's happening? That a rescue mission there? And that's how let the people go call. Let people can call.
So why they're trying to get to us to call us?
Yeah, no time.
The private bar guard has been charged. If you listen to the charges, that you won't think.
So you can go to private bar. Your CEO they charge him.
They charge him. That's my point. And they said that he will be arrested subsequently.
That tomorrow meet.
So Mark, the point I say the guy from the airport.
Mhm.
They were arresting too now because I'm not sure they're not arresting me.
Okay, so whatever the case is,
You know?
whatever the case is, we go into the line.
Now all the testing the police can start.
He is already dismissed.
Now all the testing the police can start.
That's true.
Yeah. So go.
When they look at your face, when they say pa.
Gregor, comment c'est? You ask any question, any concern.
I won't get Greg hat on ya.
Yeah, any concern.
Was that asking a question?
Oh, you was asking a question?
You saw cartoon, yeah?
Yeah, you saw cartoon. How you saw cartoon? The man see you how cartoon, but the man saw cartoon in the hall. What inside the cartoon they put in the mail outside?
Right, including Morovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sanya, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sanya.
Just 10 callers, just 10 callers, nothing more than 10. Just 10 callers and we call your day. This person, hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, okay. Good evening, okay. John was calling for the borough of Nickelton and on the kind of political issue we are seeing, Papi. Yeah, I want to know really. When that drug issue started, I went to news that the American was involved in this investigation. Where are they? This is my question. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, for the revelation, I beg you, when I call my name for security reasons.
No problem. Go to the issue.
Yeah, I live around the rehab bill. Right around Tingle Village and rehab. Right now, as I speak to you, we're adjacent Mega Mart supermarket. There's a police car parked there in between the kind of dusty road in going. There's a truck in a fence, a big building right beside the dusty road. There's a truck there and a police car there, and the police plate is 10. There's a truck is parking there. I think they're uploading something, so I just have called.
Take the picture and send it to Freedom Heaven WhatsApp.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you very much. Take the picture. We got a photo draw together. Go we try the government Nana. Hello, how are you?
Okay, how you doing?
We're great. Let's hear you, sir. Quickly, no time.
Yeah. Until the opposition party come together to write the United States government and the ECOWAS and the European Union, and nothing will be done successfully. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to another person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? You heard Gregor come on. He say, any question? What they go ask? What the cartoon? He say, you get outside. You're asking too much.
Well, thank you, but yeah, if I said it, I'm going to continue to family after the some number of concerns and purposes. Okay, this guy is confused. On a serious note, very confused. But my question to get is this: to graduate me with a rest, better from the official level,
yeah. You say you know top officials who are involved. Why you can't arrest them?
Why you can't arrest them? Even if you know receive money, why you can't arrest them? But you're being complete to all without the the government is confused. All of you are going to look at it. So we look at how your men very beautifully go. So you're 240, so you better confused.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. We take Man CC. Go ahead, Man CC. Let's hear you.
I say Andrew, my son KOK.
Go ahead, man.
I'm going to put two in a vessel. Let's go down there. You go on a war for exposing yourself, Andrew. You say you go on a war for your attack on you put yourself on Facebook. If you boss too many, but no one is doing okay. The person will come and you go all the way to the DC. When I'm going to reach there, you carry plastic to go mischief. Are you kidding me? No, when bro all rope, they keep talking about as they say the G is tied, say the government. He tied, say the government. They say the top official in the government, nobody does. So they apologize to them men and they talk for the DA boss. They apologize to them because the men selling, they fire the men straight. Because they fire the men. They apologize to them men. They apologize to the men because what the men said to them, the men said they want to put them for therefore. And they were there for us. You were telling all the truth. That for the top, they didn't want to do their job. They said, no, you are exposed to your. But God said, some are there, we're moving from there, bring somebody that will protect us. You can imagine, you go for a war, you can sell someone man on both for two sides. One day, some of them raise the life of Joe Walker. God, free. They post to be. They post press college and tell me okay nigga ya. They tell Reverend Kimba. Don't go press conference. They say then you no update.
Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Sissy, we leave you right there. We talk to the person. Go ahead, 1 minute.
Are you doing okay?
Let's hear you. No time. Quickly.
Okay. Am I hearing that the Coast Guard went on a sea to go to that ship that come for the cooking that 2 sacks of water inside?
Yeah, the men were dividing 2 sacks. I put 2 sacks up, 2 sacks up. 7 men, 14 men.
Okay, I believe you about do fast funny. My brother in the Coast Guard, I will do fast. I believe you after I will do fast funny.
Hey, we got a video. We got a video.
I know you're not lying, people. You're not lying. They're coming at you. You're not lying, okay? That's you. You're not allowed to on the platform. I give you a letter. You're not allowed to on. That's you.
Thank you.
They want to find out Georgia. They don't want to bring it here.
You
move on there.
You heard the police director. He said, "You want to ask me any other question?" They go ask him about the cartoon. He said, "You get outside. You want to ask me a question?" You heard it?
Okay, you know the member. They're talking again. They're saying, "I apologize to all that."
I know about that, my dear. Well, let's leave it right there and go to the other place. The only thing I know is his comforting statement on asking any question and restricting the questions. This one. Hello, how are you? Good evening. Let's hear you. No time. 1 minute.
Yeah. Thank you for the show. I'm Chapakas number qualified with James because district number 7.
Go ahead, my brother.
Why is police director caring for the price to ask for the cartoon within the coin?
Go ask Gary Como. Go ask Gary Como.
No, everybody are playing with the Liberia people. No, they are enjoying our resources today. There is no need for us to question anybody. Go in heavy. We punish the American people. We saved them. The session they prayed for yesterday. We come upon them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's go to the international line. There is a caller from Turkey. Go ahead. Let's hear you. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Hello, okay. This is Melvin calling from Istanbul.
Istanbul, Turkey. Let's hear you from Turkey. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to show small light is the probability. Though that boat you see the army are using, that boat is in Turkey here too. The smoker use that boat to carry people from Turkey to Greece.
Wow.
That boat you see is a floater. It can take up to 300 to 400 people. The smoker use it to cross. So I'm thinking that it is possible that the drugs cartel gave that boat for a minute to load their cocaine and carry it back to them. So they just use that spoon minute to just do charade. But because the spoon minute did not go there on the sea. It is possible. And let me tell you, when that boat coming to Liberia, it coming in cartoon.
I know.
It can be, you can fall in when you pump a 10 big like that. And the technical boat, people are using the Syrians are using to carry people. So it is very possible that the men will carry that drugs back. So because the men need about 6 kg, the 6 kg 6 ton.
That's right.
So it's possible. So that thing people feel they say, oh, the men do that. They did it intentionally for people just see that they're going there. But we're actually returning some of these drugs back because you return the men and drugs that men will carry in our country.
Thank you.
I want to look for all the info. Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you for the show. You're doing well for us.
Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's go to France and talk to this person from Turkey to France. Let's hear you. What part of France you calling us from? I think Monaco.
Yeah, I just Joey from Monaco.
Go ahead, my brother.
Family.
Let's hear you.
Man, you know the whole government are Coco government. So all that story are Coco story. Yeah, the whole country on Coco right now, my brother. That's nothing in country into the country to. Right now, and the story, just imagine the people we waiting for the BB name and that Gregory Coleman talk about. They still bringing private bar, the Leroy like name been on the list from day one. They've been wasting time with him. I just today they put him on the list. Leroy was the first people in us from page Africa and published a picture in a name.
And the government and the government are denying it.
The government deny it.
Yeah, but what?
Government deny it.
What we hearing?
I want to call Hassan where in Wape and all Alaji or Hassan. I want to have a birthday party and all to the private bar with Leroy. Everything they got picture of all the things. The government kept denying it because they know somebody else connected. Then they did a Coco story and bring a real story. Like, bro, we're not forgetting about the other Coco story. We will stick behind the Coco until we know what's going going on. We now that 6 day thing where they say, oh, I want to bring after 7 days, 1 week.
Yeah. It's our 2 week. The law would know who brought the cocaine to the country.
They really give one now because right now we have the thing more than 3 weeks. When 1 month we still dragging it, we're dragging until we see the final end of the thing. Now that cocoa story they are spinning with their cocoa comment, they might not put themselves together.
Thank you.
Thank you, my people.
Thank you. From France, we leave you there. From France, let's see where do we get the other caller from France? Maybe we come to Liberia and take this one. Hello, how are you? Quickly, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you.
My Bessie from Dokomere, let's hear you.
Yeah, okay. What will be with you?
Amen.
Anyone will be taking you. I want it. I want it to come down cooking. What I do want to talking about? One day you will open it, we'll see inside. If you go outside, they say the not to do the poor guy. What did they go there? You're going to tell us nothing here.
Yeah.
They say that do the go outside. One day, before you try already, you got 40, but they will go there.
I know. Thank you very much, man. Bessie. Man, Bessie said one day, Greg will open the cartoon. Why are you making powerful? Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, thank you very much, my dear brother KOK, and thank you, Eliza, and thank you, Adrian, for the brilliant conversation of this evening. For the recommendation for the public. Go ahead, Poker. Thank you very much, my dear brother KOK. Very brilliant and eloquent in your presentation.
Go ahead.
And for the recommendation for the public, I'm Poker Robert. Now, join you this morning, this evening for our unknown destinations. Okay, you and Elisa and Adrian, you're saying very emphatically and categorically. The issue about the garden going Facebook, it was to put the garden back that we are coming. But while we are coming, you'll be dressing back. You know that we're making effort, but we're not going to catch you. It's wrong. No, definitely, okay, we are laughing with it, but that's a fact. There is no silver money government will go on the kind of mission. And then they go properly while the enemy looking at them. It's wrong. Because Pwaka is a rescue. They cannot make some mocking off. They're making mocking of themselves. They think is still living with Pwaka. We are very clear. We're telling the government, tell our international partner already are intervened. And we'll get to the bottom of this. If they see the whole thing are doing that, after 2 days we'll show up, after 5 days we'll show up. They know. Because the woman will drag it, and they're in the horse of Poker. Poker said, will confess anything from my horse. The soul of Poker. And what you say, and what a brother narrated, that's a fact. Poker a woman is not your good term. Poker a woman is not your good term because the problem now, they have to Poker next to the center. Poker want to probe, to the probe for his education. Or Katuma say, if I dare you. Katuma, even there, Poker, I'm going to photo fight and if I tell you,
you live in rehab now? You live in rehab now? Are you living in rehab now?
I tell you, so take information. Katuma, I'm slapping the whole Poker. He slept every play 1 week.
Poker Robert, thank you very much.